Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of FTL Advanced Edition. We are doing our series one last run. We have gone through all the A-style ships, and at the end of this episode, we should be halfway done with the B-style ships. Last episode, we played as the Nisos, and this episode, we play as the Noether. We are playing on hard. This is the last run, one last run on every ship on hard mode. A lot of times that means this is the first time I've ever even played that ship, because there's just been such a... well, there's just not a lot of reasons to play a lot of the sea ships. If you can't, if you're not trying to get the, like, the Crystal Cruiser by beating the final boss with every single type of ship, there's just not a lot of reason. Getting the B-style ship to the final area, the last level, unlocks the sea ship, and that's how I got all the sea ships. But beyond that, there's not a lot of reason to play as a sea thing. Alright, so we're gonna get into a fight. We gotta do it. We've got no shields. So, just off very beginning, I have this huge pike beam that can get almost the entire ship in this layout. But all I have is this Zoltan shield. I'll take their surrender just to save myself some trouble. But until I think I need a 100, we will check that. I think it is 100 scrap is necessary. Let's see. Now you can't target the outside. Interesting. So I need to target this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 damage. Usually these beams do 1 damage per room hit. So more rooms you hit, the better off it is. There went my shield. They've got everything damaged here. So now I'm just keeping them unpowered till my beam can fire again. Alright. So 100, because it is a weak system, it costs 100 to get that first upgrade. That's gonna be really difficult, but you kinda need it. Oh, look, we're already in trouble without it. Last couple of runs I've tried to lollygag a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna run this time. I don't think I've ever seen it where one beam could go across an entire ship. Yeah. I just don't think. It's probably a balancing issue. I suppose if I could break every single system, that would be overwhelming, but I could break almost every other system besides one. So, it is working. This is working. Take to store. Let's see, long range scanners. automatic reloader. Zoltan shield. Can't sell Zoltan shield. Can't buy any other weapons without selling a weapon. I'll take this if I can get it. How about that? That'll work. We'll take a heavy laser 1. Distress signal, why not? At least when you hit a distress signal, you know there's a chance. A chance. Oh, come on. You'd think being so close to the exit, it would have put it in the next exit. Come on. Sweet. This is working surprisingly well. I was gonna just run to the exit, but this is working, so let's... Need 60 more scrap just to get the shield upgraded. Next sector. Last run we had easy green, 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 all the way except for here, which is always red, and here, which is always green. And still didn't get past the second sector. Doesn't matter. This whole civilian hostile nebula stuff, it doesn't directly equate to easy, medium, or hard. It's more a system of it's just going to be hard. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the store. Jumping to the store is a strategy to avoid fights. It's a pretty good strategy to avoid fights. Clone Bay could change it. Could change it to a Clone Bay. For whatever that would help. Just take all the fuel and work our way towards the exit. Distress call. If I go here, I'm still gonna have to go there, but I am a sucker for a distress call. Alright, so if I put this right here, I can get 4, and I think that's probably the most I can do. This Zoltan shield is gonna run out of being useful. Well, slowly working our way towards that needed 100 scrap. Slaver, let's see. So if I put one here, That's a pretty good chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. Alright, I'll accept their guy. Stick him in charge of the shields, even though the Mantis traditionally not good at running ship systems. They don't learn very fast. They're better than nothing. Just attack the slaver scum, why not? Maybe get another slave freed. Debatable whether I'm freeing them or just transferring them from being a slave on my ship to being a slave on other ships. Well, that's a shame. To the exit, might as well. Let's see how far can we get. Just 5 more scrap. Might as well go to this nebula because it gives us 2 options, even though we're almost certainly going to go there. Nebulas, let's see. Again, just work our way to the exit. We're gonna run out of fuel real fast. But, might as well. No shields to speak of, so I don't even have to worry about this ship. That is the sci-fi that you don't see a lot of, but it is the kind of the hard sci-fi, as in it actually follows actual science, where there's just no shields on ships. And so what we do now when we send our ships up, we don't have shield technology, obviously, or at least it has never been announced to the public that we have shield technology. So I assume we don't have shield technology. So we're gonna have to have lots of like anti-collision lasers that would automatically target things and melt them before they hit the ship, or we're gonna have to have really solid armor plating, and probably have to have both. That sucks. Oh, this sucks even worse. So, I've got no oxygen, so I have to kill this guy fast. Watch the oxygen as it goes down. Again, all this stuff kind of needs to be in the middle. It's just so far up here, and then I have to focus all my attention on everything going down here too. And then I gotta focus my attention on this too. It's just so much stuff you have to look at. Even pausing, I have never really trained myself to go, alright, let's check the hull, let's check how much fuel and how much oxygen, what's our evade at, what's the health of our crew. I mean, it's just interface after interface after interface. Let's just draw a box here about around the areas I don't have to look. I don't have to look in this section. I don't have to look between here and here. I don't have to look between here and here. I do have to look all over here when there's a ship, and that's when I need to be looking. So there's a tiny strip
hey everybody,
up here.
this is Rydo, and we are back with the finding of Isaac Creeper.
I don't know, something's going wrong.
There has been yet
Let me fix that.
update, so it would be 1.
Sorry about that. I'm not gonna blow this whole recording for that video started auto-playing on my web browser. Yes, I watch my own stuff because, well, why wouldn't I? Oh, I gotta get out of here. I am so dead. They're all dead. Wow. Every single person's dead. The oxygen ran out. I can't believe I made two survived. What stupidity. This sucks. Totally unfair. I pushed my luck. In all the ways I have made my I've killed my crew. Suffocating 4 of them at once is a new low for even me. Even though 2 survived it, it's a pretty bad precedent. Let's get to the next sector. Man, turns out the fates wanted me to be embarrassed to embarrass me then. Stupid video starts playing automatically in my webpage, exposing the fact that I watch my own videos, which of course I do. Any little bit I can glean from it that would have me improve and be a better, what's the word? Better YouTuber is going to help out. Well, I'm dead. D-E-A-D, dead. There's nothing's gonna save me here. I don't have enough power to power the shields. I need every single weapon firing to even have a chance against these 3 shields, which I don't think I really even have a chance. I think the game is literally giving me an impossible scenario here. I don't think there's any way. The only questions left are, they going to manage to kill my crew somehow before they blow up the ship? Maybe. They want the oxygen. And I'm taking damage. I suppose I have enough power now I can try and fight this just a little bit. Damage the weapon system. Weapon system's damaged again. Fires are going everywhere. Hull damage is halfway gone. We're at 40% oxygen. But yeah, just look at all this very little space here that I don't have to focus right now. My eyes are just darting left and right and looking at all the things that are going wrong, all these horrible things that are going wrong. Hard mode. I mean, what can I say but hard mode? It's giving me... How could I even have beaten this? If I was at full health, if I had everything set, and 4 crew members, 3 shields, not enough. It's kind of appropriate they 3 out of the 4 of them were suffocated. There. Man. And that is my fourth best run with another. So you're getting a score bonus by playing on hard, but it's not really worth it. So let's see. What you're getting your score from is the session stats here and something else. Because 7 plus 24 is 31, 31 is 204, 204 is 208. So unless you're multiplying it by 4, 208 would be 832. So you're getting kinda close to 4 times that based on those session stats. You'd be missing 3 points. But I guess like maybe that's how they calculate it. I bet on easy you just get your score multiplied by 2 or something. That would make sense. 2 on easy, 3 times on normal, and 4 times on hard. But I've never really seen a detailed breakdown on what the score comes from. Or if it's just not being made up in general. It probably isn't being made up. That would be silly. And that's the Noether. Now the Noether did, I think, when we go back to the stats, I think the Noether was the first ship we got a victory on. Yep. If I recall correctly, the Noether was the ship we got the first victory on of our 3 to 5 victories that we've gotten in this entire series. And it was the last ship we played when we were playing just FTL original. Which, play the advanced edition, get the advanced edition. I don't know if you could easily even get the non-advanced edition now. But advanced edition is really the only part of this game that makes it even playable. I would not be doing a series or suggesting it without advanced edition. So that's the Noether though. Next time we do the Basilisk, we should be close to halfway through, or we are halfway through now, the B list. We're gonna do the Basilisk, the Shivan, the DASR-12, and the Shriek, and then we are through with the B list. And then we only have the C list to do, which is getting us close to the end, and I am so happy about that. It's like this last run, this one last run series, is my way of not so subtly getting you done with this series too. Just having you watch me get defeated very quickly over and over again. But you've been kind of watching that the whole time. Maybe there are people that like to watch me suffer. Maybe that's all my viewership will be. And if so, well then suffer for my viewers I will. Anyways, as always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or Steam or Battle.net, all of that information is down in the notes. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.